Hi guys, and welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup. And this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And with me, as usual, is the man himself, Mr. Andrew Pequeno. Andrew, how's it?
Okay, and you, Shamiel?
All right. How's your week been since Sunday?
Hot?
Yeah, it is hot. Fairly hot.
Ooh, hot and windy.
I think it depends where you are in town. It's either windy or it's hot.
Sure, we played a friendly yesterday morning at 10:30 against Zizwe in Nyanga. It was hot.
Ooh, on the turf.
On the turf,
So
let me tell you.
the hot was getting you from top and bottom.
Top and bottom, so you can see I got a bit more of a tan, I'm a bit more redder than I was last week, but yeah, it was good. Guys got good fitness and everything, and yeah.
All prep going well?
Prep going well, yeah.
Cool.
Listen, we've as everybody is aware who's been following the ABC League, we've drawn the inform and hottest team, excuse the pun, in the league. Clarewood was our first game away.
Okay.
So we have it all to do, but yeah, we're preparing well, and yeah, listen, it's 16 games ahead, so we got to take each game as it comes.
As it comes, yeah. And talking about Clarewood, they are also the Nedbank winners for ABC Motsepe.
Go,
in our region. You wanna? Were you at the game? You wanna touch on the game?
I wasn't at the game, but people were at the game. I spoke to them. Very good game, apparently. Unfortunately, there were 2 early red cards, both captains being sent off.
Ouch.
Early in the game, in the first 10 minutes. And Clarewood won the game 3-1 against FN Rangers. I think Clarewood went 1-0 up, FN went 1-1, and then Clarewood hit them with 2 goals.
Okay.
But apparently it was a big crowd.
Yep.
Big crowd there on Saturday. It was well supported, which is great for the season ahead.
Yeah.
But Clarewood are very, very, very potent team. Listen, they've been through the Nedbank Cup run that they've had. FN Rangers, always quality team.
Yeah.
And to beat them 3-1 shows you that they've got the quality this season.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Maybe that's a sign of things to come for the season.
Yeah, considering they're in the same stream together. So, it could be the 2 of them fighting for honours, top spot in that stream.
Okay, yeah, so that was obviously there's practically no LFA football to discuss.
No, nothing.
Nothing happening
Sad.
at the moment. But yeah, such is the beast. We've got Summer League coming, ABC Motsepe, and also obviously SAFA Regional Men's League taking place. And not forgetting the women's, there is still some women's football happening.
Yes, I've been waiting for the results. We haven't got yet for the Women's League, but we should have it by next week's show.
Okay. Right, let's talk about third division. Obviously, we have, or maybe to stay on Nedbank, if you've got some Nedbank fixtures taking place in the Regional Men's League also. Yeah,
listen, the Nedbank Cup starts this week for the Regional Third Division. There's a playoff game which was supposed to be held on Tuesday night between Premier United and Invincible Cravenby. It was supposed to be held at Hanover Park, but due to load shedding, our dear friend Eskom again, it's been moved. And they're playing tonight. For those who are in the area, 8 o'clock at Nyanga. So the winner of that game plays Saxon Rovers on Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday's fixtures. So please bear in mind the way the Nedbank Cup works in the third division is it's purely knockout. So Saturday we will have games at Aylesbury Park at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Okay, so there's 2 fields. So there's 2 games going on at the same time. So that's great. There's 8 fixtures. So if you want to go out and spend the whole day there at Aylesbury Park, it's a great opportunity to see the third division sides. And the fixtures are as follows. At 10 o'clock, we have Saxon Rovers versus the winner of the Premier Invincible Cravenby game. Also at 10 o'clock is Ocean View versus Silver Spurs, which should be a very good game to watch. And then Matursfontein, the home team, playing Vasco da Gama at 12 o'clock on the A. 12 o'clock on the B, we have Goal 50 versus Junction. Nice Heideveld derby in the Nedbank Cup.
Also, just before you go on, that first game, if Invincible makes it through tonight, then it will be the 2 new entrants playing on Saturday. Invincible Cravenby versus Saxon Rovers.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think Premier got a lot to say about that, apparently. And then we have Woodlands, who played the boys who are back into the third division, Jomo's Power. Yeah. That game will kick off at 2 o'clock on the A. 2 o'clock on the B, we have Cape Moya playing FC Hout Bay. And also at 4 o'clock, the last round of games for the day is Greenwood Athletic versus Jamestown. And Cape Town United are not playing in the Nedbank Cup, so Trinitarians have a bye into Sunday.
Okay.
So all the Saturday winners go to play Sunday also at Aylesbury Park.
Yeah.
So it could be, Sunday could be the day to go out there, watch the quarterfinals and the semi-finals on Sunday. Trinitarians are already through, waiting for the winners of the game between Greenwood and Jamestown. So those quarterfinals will be held at 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock, and 2 o'clock will be the semi-finals at Aylesbury Park.
Yeah.
And then if all goes well, the final will be on Wednesday at NY49
If the lights are on.
If the lights are on, Wednesday night will be the final game, which will be at 7:30. So It's a hot weekend for Nedbank Cup. I can tell you, I'm very happy that I'm not involved like in previous years, because it's quite a draining. You can see by the amount of games that you're playing on Saturday and Sunday. You're playing 3 games, which is quite a lot for early in the season. But I can tell you what, it's always going to be very competitive. If the games are equal, the scores are level at the end of 90 minutes, go straight to a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
So it should be very entertaining. And like I said, Aylesbury Park, we were there last year. It's a very nice environment to play,
definitely.
and there's normally a lot of support.
And
So
the field is for support is close to the field. Yeah.
Correct, and you can watch both games comfortably at the same time.
Also, it's going to be interesting to see. We've got the new guys there. Obviously, Jamestown, which is not Jamestown. It's the new guys playing there under Jamestown. Also, Cape Moyo.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on the field and how the games go.
Yeah, I also think it's that time of the year where we get the opportunity to look at the teams. The teams who we think are favourites, might not be. We don't know until you see them on the field. And we also got to remember that Cape Town City are not taking part in the Nedbank Cup because their top team is already drawn in the Nedbank Cup. And they're waiting to see what's happening when the season starts on the 5th of November. And it's also an opportunity for teams to suss each other out at the Nedbank. When you're playing somebody the following week, you can sit and watch their game, and they can do vice versa with you. So it's a very nice opportunity for people to get out on the weekend.
Yeah. So that's the Regional Men's League Nedbank Cup action taking place this weekend. And obviously, this weekend is a bumper weekend. A lot of footballs, like we were actually discussing. I hope there's referees for all of these games.
Yeah, I hope so too. And you mustn't forget, there's also the Bale playoffs this weekend.
That's also happening.
So I don't know where they're getting all the rest from.
So, looking at the playoffs, third division playoffs, obviously there was games. Today is Thursday. There was games last night, Wednesday night. I've got some of the results there that's come through. Juventus losing 4-0 to York After. I'm going to say York After side. 4-0 for After, winning Juventus.
Big up, After.
Obviously, we know about the debacle there. We're just playing with regards to Juventus. We won't touch on that.
No comment.
They've played there, so FC Cape has won them 4-0. Delft FC beating Young Pirates 5-1.
Sure, big result for Delft.
That's a big result for Delft.
I had Young Pirates to do well in the playoffs. The winners of the Hedefeld LFA were in the regional third division.
But that's the thing, is like it's like we said, we don't know the teams of the other LFAs we don't normally cover. So we should cover more LFAs than we know.
I agree. Also, we got to remember that a lot of the clubs have had to deregister their ABC players because obviously the ABC Nedbank Cup has been played and the league is preparing. So a lot of teams might be weakened. So they might have been strong within the LFA, but when it gets to the playoffs, they might have lost a few players to third division or whatever. So but listen, Young Pirates. I know they got a young team, excuse the pun, but it was a big result for Delft. And like I said last week, playoffs, anybody can beat anybody.
Then also Clover FC, the Coke Cup finalists, beating Junior Pirates 5-1, so that's a good result for them. Also chatting to the coach last time, is their goal is definitely to get promotion, so they're well on their way. Seaside Spurs drawing 3-3 with Aberdeen is that the Aberdeen from Atlantis?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so both had to travel far.
It's a long way to go.
Yeah, to get 1 point.
Listen,
so both sides got
Seaside, Aberdeen and Clover are in the same group. We discussed last week. So Clover's got the 3 points, and they're two closest rivals, if I can call them that. Seaside and Aberdeen got a point. So the pressure's on the two of them now because they got to beat Clover if they want to end up out of that group.
Out of the group,
Aberdeen, solid team. Actually, I know somebody who went to the game. We were actually discussing it before, and they were saying Aberdeen gave them a good run for their money. Seaside went ahead, Aberdeen went ahead. Seaside came back. And it was end-to-end stuff, so it's a good result that.
Okay. And then Lavender Hill FC from South Peninsula LFA beating New Stars 3-0.
Good result for Lavender
Hill. That puts them on a good stepping stone for the rest of the playoffs. And then Rising Stars and All Nations FC drawing 2-2. That was the matches of last night.
That's the one thing, Shamiel, we need to remember about playoffs. A draw is like a loss. Because you must remember, only the top team in each group.
Only top one,
in each group goes through. So you're under pressure if you draw or lose. You've got to win the next game. So that's what's going to be exciting about the playoffs this weekend, is that the teams who have dropped points know they have to attack. And the teams who have won can't rest on their laurels, because if they draw or lose, the others are all back in it. So
definitely.
that's the exciting thing about playoffs.
I think I remember the last playoffs we had, it was a situation like that where one is up, one is down. At the end of the day, you got to win your games.
Correct. You got to win them all.
And then looking at the rest of some of the matches taking place over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday at William Herbert Sports Complex. If you're around in Wynberg, or make a turn there. I'm just going to run through some of it. It's too many games to mention. Crystal Palace from Menenberg trying to get back into the third division, playing against Lions City from Langanabini.
Sure.
LFA, that's going to be a tough match. Goal Hunters and Hustlers playing there also on Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And then New Age FC and Rebels. Rebels are looking to obviously get back into the third division. They're playing there. And then Valhalla United, the Northerns winners, playing Wynberg St. John's. That's going to be a match there. I think, is it safe to say that Wynberg are probably the favourites there?
I don't know.
Difficult to say.
It's on the A field.
Yes, it's on
so
the A at 12.
they've happened to put quite a very nice game.
Yeah.
When I looked at the groups, I thought it was between those two to get out of that group top.
Okay.
So they're playing each other first.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned, Valhalla playing for the pride of their community. Wynberg St. John's the same, big following Wynberg.
Yeah.
They'll have a big crowd there on Saturday. And basically it's like a home game for them being at William Herbert
William
in
is down the
Wynberg.
road.
Yeah, down
Literally
the road. Literally down the road. I don't want to make a winner, but you know, I've seen Wynberg play. I haven't seen Valhalla play.
Yeah,
and
so
like we've said, we can't judge until we've seen both teams. But I would say that Wynberg are the favourites.
They check out that next one. The Young Pirates who lost in the week last night, playing Triple S Academy as the next game. That's going to be a tough one for them.
Yeah, and if I remember, Lavender Hill are in that group as well. So Triple S, Lavender Hill. Sure, Lavender Hill already got to 3 points. Triple S are under pressure first game. Young Pirates know they have to win.
Yeah.
All games will be exciting.
Yeah. Heisendal, Vrygate playing Mighty Piece of Makaza. That's at 2 o'clock kickoff. Just looking at some of the others there. Yeah, and a lot of good games.
There's a lot of good games. Yeah, I'm just looking now. 2 for Joy, New Age. That's going to be a good game. 2 for Joy, good team to watch. Yeah. Young Pirates, Lavender Hill, the 3 o'clock kickoff. So Young Pirates are kicking off earlier in the day, and on the Saturday, and then the Sunday they got against Lavender Hill on Sunday, the last game.
Okay.
So that last game between Lavender Hill and Pirates could decide who ends up top of the group. If we look at Sunday's fixtures.
Yeah.
I think Wynberg also playing Saturday afternoon. So, you know, and Lavender Hill Triple S is Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. And Wynberg St. John's are also playing the late game on Saturday.
Yeah, and the match to the home side, they obviously being at William Herbert. FC Kefter playing on Sunday, 11 o'clock against All Nations. So FC Kefter obviously will try to make full advantage of home ground there, playing 3 o'clock on Sunday again. And I think the last time the playoffs were held at William Herbert is when Greenwood took part and won promotion to the third division. So maybe that
could be a good omen. Yeah. And they've also got the late game at 3 o'clock. They're playing against, I think it's Electric City.
Okay.
Kefter's going to have a big support there at William Herbert.
Definitely have a big support.
So they're playing Electric City on the sea at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, you know, if Kefter win the morning game, you know, they could have the destiny in their own hands. They wouldn't maybe just need a draw or lose by a certain amount of goals.
Because of the other results.
Yeah, because of other results. Because the first result they got is a big result. Goal difference. You know, goal difference comes into it. It's like so many things.
Yeah.
But I would suggest, you know, I know that the clubs will all be well supported. William Herbert is going to pump on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
And then we mustn't forget that next weekend we have the quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals also at William Herbert.
Yeah, that's on the 5th.
So the teams are fighting for the right to be there in the quarterfinals. So, you know, you look at even Juventus, who got a hammering, call it a hammering last night by Kefter. I mean, they still have an opportunity. If Kefter drop points and, you know, Juventus could pick up a lot of points. So nobody's out of it yet.
Yeah.
You know, we can't say it's still too early.
Still too early. Yeah.
So it's a good opportunity. I think after Saturday you'll have an idea of what the groups look like.
Yeah. And then, I think that's all. That's that on that. Like I said, if you want to go and if you're in the area at William Herbert, go make a turn there. Games are starting from 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And the last games kick off at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, yeah.
4 o'clock on Saturday. And they start at 11 on Sunday. And the last kickoff is 3 o'clock on Sunday.
Then, finally, we've got some coaching course details. So we've received notification in the week from SAFA Cape Town. There'll be 2 coaching courses taking place. First one is the CAF-D license. Taking place on from the 18th of November. Sure. So it's very important if you, it's only for SAFA Cape Town coaches, you have to apply to attend the course through your LFA or via your LFA. So you can't contact SAFA directly. You've got to contact your LFA and they've got to forward your application to SAFA Cape Town. Very important to note. So yeah, finally some coaching courses happening there, which is fantastic.
And it's first come, first serve.
Yes.
And you've got to pay your money in before they will register you. I think it's 1,200
200, yeah.
For the D license, yeah.
1,200 for the D license. And taking place, is there a venue, Andrew, have you noticed?
No, there was no venue yet. They said venue to be advised.
Yeah, okay.
But it's the 3 weekends, the 18th to the 20th of November, 25th to 27th of November, and the 2nd of December till the 4th of December.
Yeah. And it starts on a Friday, 3 to 7, and the Saturday is 9 to 5.
Okay. Working 9 to 5.
What a way to make a living.
Yeah.
All right, then for some D coaches there, good news. We've got a C license course taking place. I know lots of guys waiting for C license courses. So yeah, that's taking place on the, I just had the date here now, 21st of November to the 5th of December. And same like as with D course, you have to apply via your LFA. Obviously, with applying for the C course, you have to have proof of your D course taking place. You've got to have your certificate.
And your logbooks, where you've recorded all your training times and training sessions and everything.
Yeah. And
a police clearance.
And a medical certificate.
And a medical. I don't know if I get the medical certificate.
Guys, if you don't have this information about the courses, you need to contact your LFA. That's the only way you're going to be able to apply to get into the courses. I think take advantage of it. This particular course is 3,500 Rand for the C course. No venue as yet neither, so I'm sure that they're probably looking to see how many numbers they got and then get the venue.
But it is limited, it's still first come, first serve.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think you can only maximum take about 40 guys as normally.
Yeah, I would think so,
Yeah, about 40. So look, yes, regarding the prices, let's not discuss if it's too much, too little, whatever. At the end of the day, invest in yourself is the best investment.
100%.
You know, get that education, get that. We need it out there in our LFA football. The better educated you are and equipped are to coach the youngsters, the better footballers we're going to get out there. So I definitely encourage you to go for these courses.
Correct. And Bafana need a new coach.
Yes.
Local, sometime soon.
And he must have a CAF qualification.
CAF qualification, correct. I think we need to mention also, Shamiel, we'll put those up on our Facebook page so people can have a look at it.
Yeah, we'll definitely share it. Yeah. Okay, then that's on coaching. Tournaments taking place. We know that there's what do you call it? A Masters tournament or
call it an Overs tournament?
Overs tournament.
Overs tournament. The mature tournament. And where is that?
Yeah, no way. Obviously, we're talking about the Silver Spurs over 40 and over 45?
Over 35,
over 35?
40, 45, and they got a new one this year, over 50.
Oh, yes.
So you could enter that one. I'm almost there, another 2 more years and I'll be there. But listen, it's going to be awesome. They're using the Hickory Road, AstroTurf, the Reigate fields. Okay. So this week, I think it starts, it started last night. They fixtures tonight and tomorrow night at Hickory Road. And then at Reigate on the weekend. So it's going to be a bumper day at Reigate. Okay. I'm sure that all the fields will be utilized, lots of catering. So if you're not at the LFA playoffs and you're not at the regional third division,
and you're probably playing over 40,
and you're not at the Bay Hill playoffs, please, you'll be playing in the Silver Spurs over 40s, or you're going to go or over tournament, and you're going to go support them. So it's like I said, I don't know where all the refs are going to be this weekend, Shamiel. Yeah. We might get a phone call to come and ref a game at the Overs tournament.
No, that's one thing. That position I don't want to play.
No, me too. No. But we're busy on Sunday. We got something else.
Oh yeah, we're obviously doing our registration for the Super Cup. If you didn't catch the draw, it's on our Facebook page. I just want to get to the fixtures of the Bail prelims. That's happening on Saturday and Sunday at Langa.
Correct. That's the preliminary games for the Bail. Quite a few teams are seeded in the next round and future rounds. Teams that have done well, the professional clubs, they normally come into the rounds that are normally early in the new year. I'm happy to see that Hanover Park, considering we lost in the semi-finals of the Bail this year, that we've also been missing the first preliminary round. But there are a lot of clubs that are playing, and a lot of clubs who entering Bail for the first time, which is great. Looks like a record number of entrances here for the Bail. The Bail is once again the premier under-19 tournament in South Africa, never mind Cape Town. Yeah.
So just running through some matches. There's Stefanian Ottery from Cape District playing against Bridgetown AFC. That's 10 o'clock. I think it's all at Langa. Kensington Langa. Playing Makassar.
Sure.
North Pine, good team there from Tygerberg, playing Heath Athletic, which also strong under-19s there. Tramways and Malcote City playing at 1 o'clock. Wow. And Langa's going to be a buzz with football. A goal 50 playing against City Bombers. Wow. Sporting Stars, Royal Citizens, and Homeside Wanderers playing Lancer, your team from Nova Park.
Yeah, Lancers a good team. Hanover
Yeah.
Park LFA, very nice team.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice, interesting game. Wanderers should have a very good side as well.
Yeah, looking at this game here at 4:30, Cape Town Fusion from Cape District playing against Cedar Park. That should be a good game. Cape Town Fusion known for holding the ball, playing that type of football. Yeah, look, there's a lot of games. If you don't know the fixtures, we'll try to post it on our Facebook page also. You can check all the fixtures there.
Sure, you spoiled for choice this weekend. Eh?
Yeah, it's actually
mad.
It's difficult.
It's mad. And you must remember, next weekend, we have the ABC League starting, the Regional Third Division starting, the quarterfinals and semi-finals of the LFA playoffs on the 5th and 6th of November.
Yeah.
So next weekend is another bumper weekend.
And then obviously the weekend after that, we've got the Super Cup.
Yep. And that's why we're going to be busy on Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to be very busy. Yeah, so we're going to be busy with the registration for the teams there at William Herbert. Yeah, look, Super Cup, if you didn't catch the draw, it's on our Facebook page. Teams are excited. Things are going abuzz with preparations for the tournament. Let me just say, a lot of admin work to be done. But yeah, looking forward to that for that weekend, definitely. Happening on the 12th and the 13th of November. Seems like William Herbert's the place to be. You're going to be there for the playoffs. You're going to be there for the Super Cup. Yeah, you're going to be there quite a bit.
And if you follow, an ABC team like Grassy Park, you'll be there every Saturday or whenever they got home games. So William Herbert is definitely the place to be.
We're actually catching a Grassy Park game on the day of our tournament.
How is it?
Yeah, they're playing there at 3 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, on the A. So yeah,
okay,
but we'll confirm all that obviously via our Facebook page.
Yeah, no, I'm also playing that day on the Saturday of our tournament. Yeah. I'm at home, so it's fine. I'm down the road.
Who are you playing?
I am playing against, we are playing against Royal Blues on Saturday the 12th at Hanover Park.
Okay.
But I first got to get to my first fixture on the 5th.
Right, guys. Andrew, I think that's it.
That's it.
We've gone quite a bit. No LFA football, but a lot of football taking place.
And as you can see, we're wearing our new new t-shirts, Fourth Moment t-shirts. That's our new apparel, which you can check on our Facebook page. Yeah. That's available. And we'd like to once again thank Loris Sport for sponsoring us and for giving us this wonderful apparel. Yep. Hopefully next week we'll wear our other attire that we've got, so you can also see the range that we've got. You guys have seen the golfer, now you got the t-shirt. Next week we'll have another surprise for you. Yeah, if you want to check it all in the meanwhile, go to our website. Actually, there's a tab called Shop, and you can have a look there. Remember, all these items are available to purchase. For any details, just drop us an email there. Yeah, and I have got the plus size. I'm the plus size model for. I was waiting for you to say that. Any size counts. You can. Yeah, we go up to XXL. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Nothing else. No. Guys, until next week, we'll obviously have some results. LFA playoff results and Nedbank results. We'll have lots of those. A lot of results. If there's anything happening at your LFA or you want us to highlight your LFA, don't be shy. If you don't want to phone me, phone Andrew. We'll come back to you guys and we do a little interview and so on. We want to get a big reach out to the LFA. We want to promote our local football, our tournaments and so on. So we only can do it with your help. And please put your comments on our show. Yeah. We're always looking to make things better and more exciting and to highlight and showcase things. So please put your comments on after you've watched our show. Give us feedback, positive, negative. We take it. We used to take in that stuff as coaches. So please, we'd value your comments and your suggestions. So please feel free to put that on our Facebook page. Guys, that's enough from us. Until next time. See you. Cheers.